So there are these new variants of the coronavirus that emerged in the UK, South Africa, and Brazil, and they've made their way here. So you may be wondering whether you need to do anything differently with your mask. What we know about these new variants is that they're stickier. They have an easier time attaching to our cells and getting in, so that more virus ends up in our nasal and throat areas. That means with coughing and talking, there's even more virus in our droplets, and that's what makes these variants 50 to 60% more contagious. There's no reason to think that existing masks won't be effective against these new variants, but with more virus floating around, there are some things that we can and should do to up our mask game. Early in the pandemic, you might have bought one of these one-ply cotton masks or even these two-ply masks. But if you are going to use a cloth mask, what you really need is 3 plies. 2 layers of a tightly woven material like high thread count cotton, forming a pouch where you add a filtering material like polypropylene. You can buy this, or you can cut it out of one of these reusable shopping bags. Or you can create your own filter with a coffee filter or even a vacuum bag. But that leaves a lot of room for error. And if you're not sure if you've got the right material and the right filter, then a surgical mask like this one is a better choice. But just as important as the material is the fit. You want a snug fit to prevent air from escaping around the mask instead of through it. For example, if you wear glasses, you might have had them fog up on you while wearing a mask, and that means that too much air was escaping through the top of the mask. That's why tie masks like this one are more effective than masks with ear loops. The fit is tighter, and as you can see, my glasses don't fog up. But if you are going to use one of these typical medical masks with ear loops, there are a few hacks that can increase the filtration efficiency from about 40% up to about 80%. The first one is knotting the ear loops and tucking in the extra pleat on the side. This simple trick will improve efficiency by about 20%. An easier option with a similar effect is to use one of these ear guards on the tightest hooks or a simple hair clip to pull those ear loops behind your head. You may also have seen people wearing 2 masks instead of 1. That does add an extra layer, and it can be helpful by making the inner mask tighter against the face, but as long as the material and the fit are adequate, a single mask is sufficient. So make sure you've got the right mask with the right fit, keep wearing your mask consistently, keep distancing whenever possible, and we'll all get through this together.